Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. So, how are you? I hope you are all very well. And now we are going to discuss about understanding the text in some of our passages. We have some passages and how to understand a passage. We can use two popular reading strategies in reading. They are skimming and scanning. The thing that you need to know is when to do with skimming and when to do with scanning. Okay, we do the skimming to look for information about the topic, the topic of the text, or the main idea of the text. So you have understood the difference between topic and main idea. Topic is more general than main idea. For example, I have the topic about education, and then the main idea probably will be education is important for human being. Or another alternative main idea is that Islamic education is very important in Indonesia. Yeah, so main idea here is a bit longer. It is usually in the form of a sentence. Meanwhile, a topic is usually in the form of word or phrase, and it is more general idea than main idea. Okay, so when there are questions in the text like what is the text about or what is the main idea of the text, then you can look for or answer by using skimming strategy. You know, the meaning of skimming is that we go through the text fastly. We do a speed reading to find the topic and main idea. Or in another word, we can say that this is a kind of reading which just need a little time. We just read at glance the text. We don't need to read word by word in the text. So everybody, this technique or strategies is useful for you to find the topic and main idea. The next one is scanning. This is also a kind of speed reading, but the difference from skimming is that related to the purpose. If skimming, the purpose is to look for topic and main idea. Scanning is to look for specific items in the text or the details or any part of the text that will support your comprehension about the text. So everybody, I will explain more about scanning. I will focus more on scanning in this session. Let's see the next slide. Okay, this is an example of questions, questions that you can answer using scanning technique. I will give the text later. I'll show you first the questions. Here are the questions. The first question, what is uranium? Remember in the previous slides I have told you that scanning may have two purposes. The first is to look for specific items. The second is to look for the details, something that can support your comprehension about the text. And we will try to analyze the following questions related to the classification. So I will tell you question number 1. Classify is classified to the purpose of scanning, number 1. So the question number 2 is related to the scanning purpose for number 2. Yeah, okay, I will make it clearer here. Let's see the questions again. So the first question here, what is uranium? Is it a question to look for specific item or to look for the details of the text? Let's have a check. What is uranium? It is asked about the definition of uranium. The definition is sometimes a bit longer. It is not a single item. It is not 1, 2, or probably 3 words. Yeah, it's questions which need the answer about definition, which needs a little bit explanation. So I guess this type of question is to look for the detail. Yeah, so this is not to look for specific items. Yeah, in my comprehension, it is to look for the details. Yeah, so you can use the technique or strategy of scanning here. And the second one, how about the second one? What are the 3 naturally occurring isotopes of uranium? Yeah, so here we are asked to mention 3 isotopes which are in the passage or in the text. So you are going to look for items, 3 items. Therefore, this kind of questions, if I can classify it, I can classify it into number 1. That is scanning for specific item. So we can use the scanning as well here. How to scan, remember? Yeah, you should remember to scan means to read fastly, to look for the keyword. If you are looking for the 3 isotopes, so you need to go directly to the keyword here. The keyword here is 3 and isotopes and probably uranium, or just 3 isotopes is okay. So you just keep this keyword and then you look for this keyword in the reading. Of course, you don't need to read other unrelated keywords. So you just need to look for specifically this keyword, 3 isotopes. Okay, the next one, why does nuclear fission rarely involve a U-238 nuclear or a U-234? Okay, it should be question mark, sorry, I forgot to put it here. So why? There must be a reason in the text. So because this is the question with why, I guess we must explain, we must give the explanation, we must find the explanation. So this is a questions related to the details, related to the text comprehension. So this question is intended to check our comprehension, whether we really comprehend about the reason why nuclear fission rarely involve this number and this number. Alright then everybody, so I hope that you understand, because there are 2 purposes of scanning over here. That is to look for specific items and to look for details. Looking for specific items is just the same looking for items. For example, mentioning the name of someone in the text or mentioning the year in the text, the year of something happened in the text, or mentioning the name of the place in the text. That is what I mean by specific items. So when you are asked to mention about someone, then you go directly to the text and look for a word which is started by the capital letter. Why? Because commonly the name of people in the beginning should be in capital letter. So specific items you can guess by using your knowledge. For example, if about names, then you should remember that there should be capital letter. If it is year, and then you go directly to the number, not going to the letter or alphabet. If you are asked to mention about the name of the city or the name of the country, then you go directly to the word which has capital letter, of course. So capital letter and then number, or probably abbreviation. Yeah, those characteristic is related to number 1 here, that is scanning for specific items. It's different from scanning for details. Yeah, if scanning for details, here we look for a more detailed explanation, or usually the answer is a bit longer than number 1. Yeah, because number 1 is, for example, just mentioning the name of a figure in the text, but question number 2 is probably about the reason or the activities of the figure that is mentioned in the text. Okay, I think that's really clear for you. Let's go to the next example. Here are also examples of questions. What are the name of the products? Yeah, found by accident. Yeah, if you are asked to find the name, then of course this is related to number 1. So you should use scanning strategy to look for specific item. What is the specific item here? That is the name of the products. All right then. And we have what is leotard, what is popsicle. Yeah, I guess this is also must be specific thing in the text, but this is not the specific items. This is more detail. Yeah, specific is almost the same with detail, but I try to differentiate here. Specific item means the name, like this. What is the name of the products, or what year, or where is the place? Yeah, but question related to details is just like this. What is leotard? What is popsicle? And then of course you will get the definition from the text. Yeah, that is a bit longer than the answer from number 1 here. Number 1 you only just mention the name, but number 2 it is more detailed, so your answer will be more detailed than number 1. Number 3 is also the same with the question number 2. You wanna get the detail of the definition. Alright, so we go to the text right now. Let's see the question. What is uranium? When you are asked about the definition, yeah, you just go directly to the keyword. You can skim the text first. Yeah, Although the question should be answered by using scanning techniques. Yeah, this question, what is uranium? It doesn't mean that you just go directly to the keyword. Yeah. You can first look for the text at glance, yeah, that is doing the skimming, and then from the skimming you will know in what paragraph I should focus on, ya. Jadi di teks ini kita baca dulu awal dan akhirnya. Jika di bagian awal kita tidak menemukan definisi, maka mungkin di akhir. Tapi jika di awal kita langsung mendapati definisi, maka kita dengan mudah bisa menjawab pertanyaan tadi, what is uranium? You can answer here. You got the answer. Uranium is a primary source of energy in nuclear power plants and certain nuclear weapons. Yeah, the second question, you are asked to mention 3 isotopes of uranium. You can also find it in the reading by using scanning techniques. So the keyword is 3 and isotopes. Yeah, you can find it in the second paragraphs. Yeah, very easy. 3 isotopes. You can mention U234, U235, and U238. That is the answer. Now the next one, why does nuclear fission rarely involve a U238 or a U234? Yeah, the keyword is 238 and 234. You just go directly to look for this word here. In the second paragraph we cannot find it, so we go to the next paragraph, and then we read it at glance and find the keyword. What is the keyword? Rarely involve. Yeah, so you can use the word rarely involve. Yeah, we can find it in the in almost the end of the paragraph. Yeah, nuclear fission rarely involves. Yeah, of course there is a word because here. So everyone, you can also use this clue when there is the word because, since, for. Yeah, they talk about the reason. So the reason is it is unusual for either of these nuclei to break apart when struck by a neutron. Yeah. Okay, done with all of the questions. Go to the next text. These are the questions. The first question is, what are the name of the products found by accident? So this is about specific item, everybody. So this one, scanning for specific item, because you are asked to mention the name of the product. Let's see the text. So the number of products we commonly today will develop quite by accident. Too many examples are leotard and popsicle. So this is the name of the product. Very easy. And the next one, what is leotard? What is popsicle? So this is about the detail. It should be in the next sentence, or it can be in the next paragraph. Let's see the next paragraph. The first of this is leotard. Okay, you should focus on your reading in the second paragraph, because the second paragraph is talking about leotard. So leotard, a close-fitting one-piece garment worn today by dancers, gymnasts, and acrobats, among others. Yeah, you can answer using this definition. Okay, next, what is popsicle? Okay, let's see in paragraph 2 whether this there is an explanation about popsicle. Let's see quickly by implementing your scanning. Yeah. Oh, it seems that it's still about leotard. Yeah. In the end of the paragraph 2 here, When popular acrobat Jules Leotard adopted the style, it became known as Leotard. So the second paragraph is still about Leotard. It must be in the third paragraph. Another product by chance was the popsicle. Yeah, that's right. What is popsicle? Let's read quickly to find the answer. Let's find the answer. Okay, so it's a bit complicated because it's a bit long definition. Actually, this is not a definition, but this is a kind of story about the origin of popsicle, but you can paraphrase by yourself. For example, it's a kind of, yeah, you can say the soda water froze. It must be something cold, right? Yeah, this is a kind of drink. Yeah, you can say this is a kind of drink which is frozen. Yeah, soda. Okay, soda water froze around the spoon, creating a tasty treat. Okay, you can use this. Stir up a drink of fruit flavored powder. So maybe cold soda water with fruit flavor. Ya, jadi nama sebuah minuman. Ya, this is a kind of drink. You can say like that. You can paraphrase by using your own words. This is a kind of drink made from fruit flavor powder and soda water, which is frozen, and the taste is very good. Yeah, maybe you can say like that. If there is no direct definition, you can paraphrase using your own word, unless there is an option in the question. For example, in multiple choice question, usually you have some option, but if the question is an open question like this, you just answer using paraphrasing technique. So you use your own words. So when you answer what is popsicle, you can say that this is a kind of drinking, a kind of beverage which is made from fruit flavored powder and soda water, which is frozen and has the tasty treat. Yeah, probably like that. Okay, everybody, so those are what we learned today about scanning. Yeah, so when you scan the text, you also do a speed reading like skimming, but the difference is that in scanning, the purpose is not to look for the general idea, but this is to look for specific items, or look for the details of the text or passage. Alright, everybody, so I think that's all what I can explain in this part. Let's go to exercise later, so you can deepen your skills in skimming and scanning. Thank you. I hope that this is beneficial for you. I'm so sorry for the mistake and imperfectness. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.